Well, we're moving along. Just left herd shelter half an hour ago, and everybody else, well, we had rain last night, so we kind of all slept in a little bit. I got up about 7, but I stayed in my tent. I figured out how to cook in my vestibule for the first time ever. So I had coffee, then I had breakfast in my tent, and changed and packed 3/4 of my pack in the tent. And then by the time 8 o'clock rolled around, the rain had let up. So I crawled out and then finished packing. But I had my breakfast already. So I just had to finish packing, roll up the tent, and off I went. Said goodbye to everybody. They were all in slow motion. So again, everybody's kind of doing their own thing. Melissa was going to take off right behind me, and then Brett, I think he was like third, and then Craig and Stuart, they were still having breakfast, so they got in late again last night. But I got to give it to you, Stuart, he's a plugger. He's doing really, really good. I couldn't believe it. Although their days are longer, they're just going at a comfortable pace. And so yesterday was 13 miles, and today's 11. Trying to remember the name. Rainbow, I think it is. Rainbow Shelter. About halfway is Rainbow tent sites right on this lake. And some of them, they have these free boats, and you can do 3 miles of what they call aqua blazing. And we met some northbounders, and they said how they did 3 miles on the boat yesterday heading northbound. So Wayne and Liz and Melissa, they're thinking about aqua blazing 3 miles south, and you just leave the boat. I mean, you sign in, and evidently I guess you sign out, but you leave the boat at these designated docks, free to use. I don't think I want to do that. I'm alone, first of all, so I don't think I want to go in a boat alone. They have canoes and rowboats. You take your pick. I'm going to stay on the trail. I've done enough boating in my life. I don't need to go in another rowboat for 3 miles. Actually lived on a boat with Donna for 4 years. So we know what boating's all about. I'll turn this around in a minute. Nice trail. Probably 5 miles now. This is day 4. We started Saturday. Well, we actually summited Katahdin on Sunday. And then Monday, yesterday, we hiked out. You got to hike 10 miles out of the park by midnight. You have to be out of the park. So we did that. Actually, I saw that. You probably saw that in the last video. So we're 3 now, and this is really our third day southbound on this section. We're section hiking, not through hiking yet. But I like it. I just met one northbounder already, and it's pretty neat up being out here. I mean, you don't hear a thing, nothing. I did hear a plane. Well, I did hear a plane go by a little while ago, but other than the birds and the woodpeckers and me breathing, there is just nothing. I love this. Kind of a nice trail. Rooty. I gotta say, Maine is rooty. But I'm just meandering along here. Probably doing 1 mile an hour. I really don't care. I'll get there when I get there. We have a food drop scheduled for Friday. we could push it up, but right now we have it scheduled for Friday. I got to call them and give them a time. We already have a designated spot. I'll tell you what that is when we get to it. So the shuttle for the group, or it's per trip from Munson to Baxter is 100 and I want to say 170, I think, or 130. I forgot to look it up. And then the food drop was 70. So if you got a bunch of people together, like it cost us for the shuttle, $30 each, something like that. And then the food drop was like, I don't know, 15 or 20 bucks each. So it's not too bad. Oh, I gotta traverse this here friggin' water thing here. See if I can do this with the phone. I got a spring I'm trying to go over. Okay, there we go. So it wasn't too bad. You know, when you got a group, you can split it up. If you're a solo, it gets a little pricey. But, and then the campsites with the group were 25 for 2 days. So, some of the northbounders are they're just winging it. Birch's shelter is for through hikers only, and you have to sign in before, right when you enter the park, 10 miles before the campground, to make sure that there's room for you, or you got to turn around and leave. So you'll see, you can't miss a big kiosk. It says attention through hikers. Just make sure, whatever the count is, I forgot what it is. Make sure there's room for you, and then put down how many days you're staying there. You probably need 2 days. Okay, let me turn around, show you what I'm looking at. Oh, I gotta shut it off and turn it on. Okay, right back to you. Yeah, pretty nice. A little humid this morning. What's the temperature? It is 55 degrees and it's 9 o'clock, but it's humid. It's a humid 55. Oops, sorry. There we go. Let's try this. So, yeah, this is our third day heading southbound, and had some beautiful pictures yesterday of the waterfalls. But anything interesting today, I will take pictures. Other than that, I'm shutting the phone off because I am really limited on power here. I didn't bring the solar panels. I left them in my vehicle. I just have the Anchor 21,000 milliamp charge cell, and then I have a 15,000 milliamp charge cell coming with my resupply box. So that should get me through the 100 miles here if I don't have these long videos. Alright, I gotta put this away. Okay, folks. Have a good day. Talk to you later. This is like the longest freaking rock stairway I've ever been on. I'm calling this freaking thing the Stairway to Heaven. This thing just goes on and on and on. It goes all the way down there. It's got to be, I don't know, it's pretty long. And it's still going up. Oh, jeez. But I kind of like stairs. Yeah. It'd be way better than doing a scramble. But this is pretty cool. I mean, it must have been a lot of man-hours going into this thing. Look at that. I mean, I'm coming up to the top of it here, but this thing went on and on and on. Oh, and it still isn't done. A little reprieve right here, but I see more up there. Alright, so I thought I had already climbed this first hill. Evidently not. Okay. It's about 2 degrees cooler though. I can feel it in the air. Every 1,000 feet you climb, it's like 3.5 degrees cooler. So, alright. Oh yeah, we're still going up. This is level. Alright, that's going up. Alright, put this away. This is what it's all about, baby. 100-mile wilderness, looking at Katahdin. Alright. First time ever using a stick pick. You guys can see what's behind me here. We're on this the first mountain, and then we're going to dip down about 200 feet, and then we're going to go up another mountain, and then I'll be down the rest of the day. But it's all granite up here, some beautiful views. And as you saw, I just took a break at the other side of this ridge. Actually, I just lost the trail. Where's the trail? We lost the trail. Where did the trail go? Gotta find the white blazes. Where did they go? Oh, there it is, right over there. I thought there was a way. See, I'm looking at these little cairns right here. Where are they? See? Screwed me up. It's over here. That's the cairn I want, and this is the trail over here. These people are playing games with us here. Alright. There we go. Now we're on the trail. And this is Rainbow Ledges. I don't know if that's coming out okay. Sometimes it's because it's mirrorless or just the wording is backwards. But anyway, we have Herd Brook 2.5. I've already been there. West Branch, Penobscot 6.1. Katahdin 21. 2, already done that. Rainbow Spring Campsite 5. Rainbow Stream Lean-To 9. Yeah, because we had an 11-mile day. So, yeah, 9 more miles. I better get going. It's 11:15. I sat there for 45 minutes. Nobody showed up. I don't know where these people are, but they better get going or they're going to be coming in late today. All right, so we're off. 9 miles to do. No more dilly-dallying today. We gotta get going. Or I'll be strolling in at freaking dock. I don't want to do that because I don't know what's ahead of us. Somebody said we had lots of bogs and no way around it. So I don't know. I hope I don't have to go trudging through bogs. Oh, we got people over here. Okay, actually, they're camping. Oh, they're pulling everything out of their pack to dry off, like I just did. I'm going to tell them, though, they missed the view. They got to go down the other end. All right, here we go. Am I on the trail, or are you on a campsite?
You're on the trail. We're just drying stuff from our wet campsite.
Oh man, you guys missed it.
No,
you got to go another quarter. Are you south?
Oh, the view up here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we'll stop for the view. We just wanted to dry stuff.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I just did it at the other peak over there, overlooking Katahdin. Yeah, it's all fogged in big time.
Is it really?
Right on the peak. Yeah.
That's normal, I guess. But
it is. Yeah, we
supposed to be good tomorrow.
Well, I just got the 3-day forecast. Thunderstorms starting at 1 o'clock tomorrow. For the next couple of days, every afternoon thunderstorms. Yeah, 40%.
Wow, where'd you get your? You got your forecast out of where? Millinocket or?
I did too. Yeah. an
Now,
hour
he's got
ago.
an entirely different forecast for tomorrow and the next day. Unbelievable.
This is the weather, underground weather.
Yeah, weather underground.
Or weather underground, whatever, yeah.
I hope yours is right too.
Yeah, I'll always take the better of the two and hope. But yeah, I just downloaded it because I haven't been able to get weather. I didn't even know this rain was coming last night. Really, I had all my laundry out on the pole because there was no clouds.
Right.
I had to put on wet clothes this morning. So,
Well,
yeah.
we had everything under tarp. But
Yeah, well, you were smarter than I was. I didn't anticipate rain. I'm learning.
Yeah,
I'm learning, believe me.
Yeah. Always keep everything covered.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Yeah, you never know what the
You're
weather's
recording
gonna
this whole trick? Whole trek?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much, yeah. Check us out, Eastern Backpacking. I got 7 people behind me in my group. They're dilly-dallying. I don't know what the hell they're doing. So I just left. I said, catch you at the lean-to. So you're going to run into them. Just tell them pause is moving on. Pause is not pausing this morning. Oh, actually, I already did. But
pick the blueberries as you're going down. Yeah.
I haven't been. Are they ripe over there? I haven't been finding any.
You gotta hunt for them. Yeah, they're all over. Go right up here. There's tons of them right here.
Blue already ripe?
Oh yeah. Look at this bush right here.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
Okay, we gotta stop. Yeah, I see them now.
Yeah,
It's gotta be because of getting heat off this rock.
Oh, they're awesome.
Because everywhere else they're still green.
No, all the way down the hill.
we've been eating them for days.
Right over
You
here.
have?
Yeah.
If you go straight past this rock
Yeah.
into that bushel, there's a bushel right there. There's a ton of them. I mean, ripe is all could be.
All right, I'm gonna have to
They're
make.
actually very large too. So keep going.
I'm gonna have to make a stop. Yeah, another stop.
Go straight there. Yep. See them off to the left there?
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Well, now maybe they'll be able to catch up to me. All right. I gotta sign off here. I'm gonna do some blueberry picking. All right. This is a cool section. I'm about 1.5 miles from the Rainbow Shelter. This must be Rainbow Lake, I think. This is really cool. This is like going through an enchanted forest here. It's got all these cedar trees and pine trees, and they're all zigzagging back and forth. Real thick forest. And they lined it all with these stones. For about 1/4 mile now, we've been walking on these stones. It's real cool. This is probably one of the most interesting sections that I've been on. Yeah, this is, I like this. This is really nice. It's a little bit spooky. It's almost like, this is definitely moose territory. I keep looking over there on the shoreline to see if there's any moose along the shoreline. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I bet you about 5, 6, 7 o'clock you might see one back there, because there's a lot of tall grass over there, right along the shoreline. This would be an excellent spot to photograph them, I bet you, but it's 1.5 miles from the shelter, so I want to get there. I'm tired. So, all right, talk to you later. Yeah, I'm gonna have you walk with me a little bit. I'm still amazed at this this part of the trail. I love this place. This is real cool. Follow the little stones. They had about 3 miles back, they had a trail crew. They were out here for the week. They had a stout campsite and everything, and they had a caretaker there. I guess he watched the campsite and he cooked all the meals and stuff for these guys. And they were actually building up the trail with gravel. They had a pit about 30 feet in the woods, and they had cables, and they'd fill the 5-gallon buckets and run them along the cables out to the trail. And young guys in their 20s, and a girl too. And I thanked them. I thanked each and every one of them for the work that they do. I told them I take care of a section down by Story Spring and Stratton Pond. But I don't do what they do. I just trim and paint blazes, and they laughed. I said, I'm leaving this for you young guys. And they laughed. But, oh, I hear voices. Oh, lot. About 30 through hikers passed me today, all northbounders. Here comes another bunch. Roar! Big bear coming through. Hey guys.
How's it going?
Good. What's this group?
We're a summer camp called Apogee Adventures.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
There's another group, probably 18-year-olds. There must be 20 girls.
Yeah.
They're about 4 hours ahead of you.
Okay.
Heading north. I didn't ask where they were from.
Where'd you see them?
Just before the ball, where the ledges are. The ledges.
You saw them there today?
Yeah.
Okay.
About 4 hours ago.
Very cool.
And I don't know where they're going. Where are you guys going?
We're going up the trail, going north, heading to Katahdin.
Are you?
Yeah.
Kudos. Are they going to summit Katahdin?
They are. That's the plan.
You guys, wait till you. I did that mountain 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Oh, have fun. Are you going up a hunt trail?
That's the plan.
I'll tell you, don't come down hunt trail.
Okay.
It's scary. You come down A-ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Oh, you guys are going to love it.
I like your Gary bottle.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Have fun.
Thanks, you too. Have a
Yeah, all right. That was cool. That was really cool. I can't believe they're all going to summit Katahdin. Oh, God. I don't know how some of them are going to even get over those ledges. Those ledges were like all I could do to pull myself up there. You know, they'll have to have somebody pushing and somebody pulling. Yeah, they were earlier today. I didn't mention that. Yeah, there was another group, 18-year-olds, I guess, maybe a little bit older. About 18, 20-year-olds, and again another 20 of them, all girls heading north to Katahdin. I didn't ask where they were from though. I should have. Probably a college group or something. But yeah, a lot of people here. This section, 100 Mile Wilderness, who would have known? They put all these little kids out here. It's really not that bad so far. We're in the easy, we're still in a flat section, the easy section. We got 2 more days of flat, and then we're right into the thick of it. The 4,000 footers, and fording the rivers in between each one of those mountains. That's coming up in a couple of days. We'll start at 60 miles of that stuff. Oh, wait a minute, no, we got 60 miles of flat, 40 miles of the mountains, right? Sorry, I had it confused, mixed up. All right, we're coming to the end of this lake, and we're out of the enchanted section. So I will sign off until I get to the lean-to. It's probably 1.25 miles now from there. All right. Rainbow Spring Lean-To. We got the river coming down the gorge. Look at this. This is awesome. This is awesome. Okay, here we are. Rainbow Spring Lean-To tenting area. Here's my setup. Yeah, we have the no hammock on this trip again. Trying out the Z-Pack duplex. Kind of like it. It has some drawbacks. It really does. I got wet the other night. We had torrential rains, and I had the space here was too high. I had it about 9 inches off the ground, and when the rain came down, it splashed all in. I mean, I got damp, wasn't soaking wet, but all the edges I had splashback. So that was user error. That was me. So now I'm practicing. I've learned how to bring it down. Now it's only about 5 inches off the ground, and if you look inside. If you look inside, you see this was way up like that before, and the splash was coming up. Now it's about 3 inches below my tub, the floor of my tub. So that should same thing over there. That should eliminate the splashing problem. Also, I noticed with the tent that my body heat rises in here. So what I've learned to do is my trekking poles, because I carry my water bottles on my trekking poles, I have these bungees. See, I have these. Let me back up a little bit here. See, oops. See, I have these bungees on my trekking poles that hold my water bottles. So you can hang your shirt. I hang my socks on here, underwear, whatever I have, and then like over there, when I deploy the vestibules, which encompasses this warm bubble of air in here, I'm finding that my stuff is drying out on my trekking poles. So there's a little trick for you. And then also right here, those little tabs that you roll back the vestibule during the day if you want air. There's one there and there's one on that side. If you run a little string from there over to there, you can have a little clothesline in your vestibule too. So you can hang stuff, you can hang a shirt or pants or whatever you want that got wet. You can hang that also in your vestibule, and your body heat and stuff from the tent overnight should help dry that stuff out. Okay, a little trick for you that I just learned by accident this morning. I was cooking this morning, it was raining, and I had my breakfast and coffee in the vestibule, and as soon as I lit my fuel canister, my alcohol stove, it was like 80 degrees in here. This thing really holds the heat big time. So I just figured out, hey, I can start hanging stuff out here, because I left stuff on the line last night. When I went to bed last night, there wasn't a cloud in the sky, but then we had rain roll in at 1 o'clock, so all my clothes got wet. I had to put on wet clothes this morning. Wasn't that fun? So we got our food hung. Can't do the PCT here because New England trees don't have branches, so you have to do the New England hang. And the New England hang is you have one line tied to that tree and one line tied to that tree, and then either end you just loosen it so the food bag comes down, and then when you're ready to hang, you put your food back on the carabiner, you pull this line or that line, and the food goes right back up again. So that's the old way of hanging food, but that's what you have to do in New England, because we just don't have the good trees with the big branches that come out. So this is Wayne and Liz's and Melissa's setup. I taught Melissa how to do that. She couldn't figure out how to do it, so we got them all squared away. Everybody made it. Stuart just rolled in. He's got the flu. We might have to extract him. We're not sure yet. We're gonna know tomorrow. He's having trouble breathing. So, and then somebody else and the group is thinking about also getting out with the food drop because they're having problems with their legs and knees. So we'll deal with that in a couple of days. But yeah, here's the setup. I kind of like it. It's different. I still wish I had my hammock though. The hammock's the way to go on the ATC, on the AT. There's a couple of hammocks here. There's a hammock there. Stuart's got a hammock. Where else? There's another hammock way back over there. Hammocks are the way to go. But I found, I found this spot, and I'll make it do. I like the fact that I can have all my gear spread out, and I know right what I want. I like that. In the hammock, you can't do that. I gotta hang everything, which is, you get, it's, either case. Hammock, it has some drawbacks and pluses. Tenting, you have some drawbacks and you have some pluses. It just depends on your preference, I guess, in a time of the year. But I highly recommend the Z-Pack Duplex. It's expensive. Yeah. Is it worth it? Yeah, it is. It really is. So that's all I can say is go for it. If you're on the fence, go for it. Okay, let's take a walk. I showed you the shelter. Oh, one of the guys down at the shelter, they're flip-floppers. They've already done half the AT, so they got off at Harper's Ferry. Now they drove up to Katahdin, and they're doing what we're doing. They're going south to Harper's Ferry. Well, last night they had some beers, and somebody said, "Oh, look at the blueberry bushes," but they're from Alabama. We have 2 blueberry bushes. One is poisonous, and one is good. They were eating the poison berries. They got sick as a dog. They could only do 3 miles today. They were puking left and right. Lucky he only had less than a half a dozen. Otherwise, we'd be extracting him out of here. So we showed him what the good blueberries look like. That was a story. I never heard of anybody eating those. They're the dark blue, perfectly round berries. You don't eat those, people. You eat the light blue berries. Must have passed 60 northbounders today. Huge bubble in north through hikers. Here's the shelter. What a beautiful, beautiful spot. I don't know if the guy caught a rainbow trout. I don't know if it's still here. They must have had it for dinner already. Yeah, he did. It's not here. He had it on a string. He caught a trout earlier today and had it for dinner. I was going to bring my fly rod too, and they didn't do it. Shit. Oh well. Next year, I'm coming back here. This is awesome. This is awesome. Look at this. This river's like in a gorge. It goes right down. I'll zoom in a little bit. You can see. And it goes the other way too, coming from the lake, the Rainbow Lake. Yeah. So, this is Tuesday, we're closing out today. This is Tuesday the 7th, I believe. No, today's the 8th. Tuesday the 8th. We did 11 today. Tomorrow we got 8. We're only doing 8 tomorrow. So give these guys a break. They're a couple of them are struggling. So we got a shorter day tomorrow. Okay. See you tomorrow.